Hey everybody, this is Young Chris David once more again. Go check out my music. Go listen to that music. Go like it, subscribe. You know, go to Spotify. Go follow me at Young Christopher David. Go tell everybody about it. I'm bringing the message of realness, of truth, and good vibes. And just enjoying life and having fun. Um, I want to say something though. I know it's a lot of women these days been working. That's super cool. But let me tell you one thing. In my opinion, a woman was not meant to work. A man was meant to work more. I'm not saying women can't work. Women can work. That's all lovely and everything. But I think the only reason women are working so much these days is because the economy is so bad. Because ever since 1971, when Nixon took out gold, gold behind back in the dollar, you know, the currency has been dropping. Inflation has been picking up. I researched something where it said, you know, it used to take a quarter to fill up your tank back before, I wasn't even alive. Now, how gas prices are going up. So, of course, if, you know, the economy is getting worse and the dollar's not as strong as it used to be because everything's going up in prices, then the woman has to work as well now. So it's not always seems like it might be looking like it's a blessing, but really, I think it's a blessing more that a man works and takes care of his woman and she won't have to work, you know what I mean? If a man can make all the money himself. But as of right now, males can't do it alone because, when you look at marriages, a man and a wife both hold down a job these days, to bring income to the household, to pay the rent and buy food and all these things. So, women are going to continue to work more and, where one thing strengthens, there's also going to be other areas are going to weaken, like there won't be enough families being made. The children are not going to be taken care of as well. Because let's just be honest, I mean, the children are looked after more and taken care well of more and fed better when a woman's in the house cooking and taking care of her kids and nurturing them. Um, so if we do not have that, if both parents are working, a man and a woman, then who's gonna, that's why all these kids raising themselves, these kids raising kids, because these days ain't nobody in the household, to really be there for them when both parents are working, so you can't blame them if they're, acting wild these days, really. I mean, I'm not saying, it's not all entirely, everybody's accountable for their own actions, but, they're put in a different position than it was back then. And so that's the way it is. That's the way I'm seeing it these days. You know, um, you know, we'll see where it goes. But you know, if families are not being made as much as they used to be in the past, I remember when my grandparents used to have 14 kids back then. You heard about that back then. Or in your grandparents' age, they were having 10, 14 kids at a time. Sometimes, nowadays they're like, man, do you really want to have a child because it's more expensive? You know what I mean? So it's getting harder and harder to survive these days. But YCD's gonna thrive. And I pray that you guys thrive with me as well. All my supporters. Um, but we might reach a point in the future where you know we don't have enough young people because everybody's going to get older and not enough you know people are going to be born in the future if this keeps going the way it's going. Where everybody's working just to survive, but maybe they're not making families as much as they used to. So you know I pray I'll be here to give you guys wisdom and knowledge and great music, even until my 60s. I'm a young man today, but hey, 30 years, 40 years from now, you might need an older guy like me to still bring that content because the youth is the one who innovates. The youth is the one who brings the new ideas and the new styles and everything. So if they're not bringing it, because there ain't gonna be enough young people in the future, it's gonna be a rarity to find young people. You're gonna have more senior citizens, older people. and I'll still be bringing it in my senior citizen years, baby. You know what I mean? I'll be evolving with the times and always, you know, being creative and innovative. So, I'm a pioneer in this. I'm a trailblazer, and I'm gonna keep doing my thing. YCD. Y'all check out my music, Young Chris David. All right, peace and love, everybody. Much love. I love y'all. See y'all when I see y'all.